Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about self-discipline and what that is. Self-discipline is the ability to control and regulate your own behavior, thoughts, and actions in order to achieve specific goals or maintain a certain standard of behavior. It involves making choices that may not always be easy or enjoyable in the short term, but are necessary for long-term success and well-being. Uh, to do that, you need to operate on very good information or have very good knowledge, right? To understand uh, what kind of behavior is good, what kind of behavior is bad, what kind of actions you should do, and how those actions should affect you short term, long term, perhaps savings, right? So, and what food is good, what food is bad, just to name a few examples, right? So, what kind of there's missing some information, right? So, what kind of information you're operating with. Let's take a look at some of the key aspects of self discipline. Setting goals, self discipline often starts with setting clear and achievable goals. These goals provide a sense of direction and purpose, which can motivate you to stay disciplined. I have published a journal, and within this journal, outlining the processes which I personally believe are important when developing your own routines, daily rituals, structuring your day, 24 hours, and how to make most of those 24 hours. Within this journal, I'm sharing key areas which I personally believe are important. From there, once you understand those areas, it's been designed so you need to stick from cover to cover to develop a habit, right? So a quarter as well as quarter with later on within your life would be important to managing different budgets. If you were to begin with your personal budget, from there you can progress from personal to professional budgets, as well as a tax man who constantly asks you a bunch of questions about your company's performance and how you can work from a tax man into perhaps stakeholders and other people that might be interested in giving you money, right? So again, instead of having your time exchange it for money down the line, perhaps over a period of time, you will understand this tool and how hard and how much thought I put into structuring this tool, as well as how beneficial it can be for yourself and operating from your personal budget, personal discipline, progressing into your business, operating business, and how that can affect your overall performance over short term, medium term, and long term, as well as setting goals. Time management. Effectively managing your time is crucial for self discipline. It means allocating your time wisely to work on your goals and avoiding distractions. Just one of those areas, right? Time and how important. No one teaches. I don't know. Perhaps some people would have some sense of how to manage their time, but to most extent, no, I don't think that anyone teaches that in school. Other than you need to be there at that time, right? Not necessarily how to organize your time, how to manage your time. And instead of exchanging your time for money, perhaps exchanging your knowledge for money, that would be some of those concepts there. Delay gratification. I think I saw a video online on some of the platforms there about kids left in the room with some candies or something, and they had to delay that for a minute and do not eat it. So, and they were very successful down the line 10 years or so. So it's just something perhaps from examples. I don't know if that's a scientist who did that YouTube videos or whatever case might be. Perhaps a lot of scientists did a lot of work on that. But either way, but having your mindset on long-term goals instead of focusing on short-term gratification perhaps would be more optimal decisions to make for people out there who would like to succeed in life. Self-discipline often involves postponing immediate rewards or pleasures in favor of long-term benefits. It can mean resisting temptations such as procrastination, junk food, or spending money on things that you don't really need. Perhaps you would have emotional spikes, but nothing more than that in order to achieve your goals. So overall, once you have those goals, once you have information, if anything, once you have information, from information you can set goals. Once you have goals, then you can. That's the overall structure how it should be presented. But either way. Consistency. Being consistent in your effort is hallmark of self-discipline. It's not about doing something once in a while, but making a habit of doing it, as well as perhaps depending on what kind of goals you really would like to achieve, right? So if you really would like to make a big impact, if that's something that you're interested in accomplishing, perhaps you need to have consistency, as well as achieving those goals might require a lot of patience and chipping away slowly and steadily chipping away. Self-control. Self-control is the ability to regulate your impulses and emotions. It helps to stay on track and make rational decisions, not necessarily based on emotions, right? Even then facing challenges and setbacks. Self-control, if anything, again, you need to have the right information that you can work with. And self-control, I don't think, but maybe based on people's age, but to most extent, not perhaps not that many people have problems in this area. Accountability, holding yourself accountable for your actions is essential part of self-discipline. This can include tracking your progress, setting deadlines, and seeking support from others. Having more responsibilities, I can add to this. If you would like to challenge yourself, take on more responsibilities, and then you have to be accountable. Otherwise, you won't be able to handle a lot of stress, right? So it's more powerful, if anything, taking on more responsibilities. Accountable, it's important, but try taking more responsibilities and see what's more important then. Resilience, self-discipline often requires resilience in the face of failure or adversity. When you encounter obstacles, setbacks, or mistakes, it's important to stay committed to your goals and keep moving forward. Just to finish with, learning and growing, self-discipline can be a path to personal growth and development. It often involves learning new skills, improving existing ones, and developing a growth mindset. And if anything, that should be life's journey, right? So you should be always stay up there, stay on cutting edge, so trying to learn new things, right? So having that growth mindset instead of declining and saying no to new opportunities, new possibilities out there, since they are constantly, right? So even if I were up there submitting some of the projects for finance, sometimes some of those projects might be rejected, some of the projects might be accepted. That's just a part. So every so often, what case might be depending on your country and region. I would like to summarize with that, right? Wherever you might be based, there's more opportunities. If not, perhaps it's worth considering moving to perhaps different regions, different countries, if that's an option on the table, right? Where are more opportunities, right? So and you should constantly look for new opportunities, perhaps value that you can offer to large groups of people. And by doing that, people can say thank you in return and offer you something back. Hopefully, that's how the world should operate, at least. Yeah, this is how things should be. Self-discipline is a valuable trait that can lead to personal and professional success. If you do not know where to start, I have so much information on where to begin. So many times I might find myself struggling back in the day, and I would have to swift through so many books. and some of those books would hold only one piece of the puzzle. So you need to constantly be moving and reading so much different books. So I encourage everyone to do their own work. But if you are looking for codes to help you to succeed, I have published so much information out there online, and I'm constantly learning and improving, as well as I'm looking to share that information with others who are interested in developing themselves. It just perhaps no one's forcing anyone to do anything, right? So if anything, let's stay here for experience, right? For quality information and education, as it helps you to overcome challenges, build good habits, and stay focused on what's most important to you. Developing a self-discipline takes time and practice, but it can be cultivated and improved with efforts and dedication. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.